Oh, and here we go. All right, hopefully we don't lag out. That's the most important thing, right? And, oh yes, I was able to zoom out a little bit, so we're at actual max distance right now for what we can have. Clearly, oh nice, we are seeing some negative red dots. This is sweet, such massiveness that's happening right now on EIS versus TRIB going at, again, we'll make some call outs here. There's some VvV. I see a few trickles right there. I mean, they are just overloading the screen right now. If you're not here watching, I don't know what you're doing. This is bananas. They are just hurting. Again, part of me wants to zoom out so we can look at what some of the unit types are, if there's really more of a bit of a focus on utilizing some of that front line tanks. Are we seeing some cavs flanking? Are we mainly seeing archers and mages? But again, there's just so much that's happening right now. We're just going to look. We'll do some call outs. We're going to let this play out a little bit because, again, it depending on how much we do, I'm afraid that it will lag out or stop. So we're just going to watch, enjoy seeing the negative reds and the negative purple numbers, make some call outs here for some artifacts, and just honestly watch some awesome PvP. And I'm sure eventually we'll end up getting the PC client to where it's a little bit better overall for us because, again, I know I've mentioned this before, and some people have mentioned this to me as well, which is just the mobile, the tablet, being able to have a little clearer picture. But from what people have told me is that it's not a me thing, because I thought it was a me thing on the PC client, but apparently it's not. And other people experience some of this lag as well, even with reduced render quality and reduced frames. That was actually the big thing for me, where I figured out just from some of the testing where, because I had my frames at 60, but when I moved it down to 30 at the 1.0 render quality, I noticed that I wasn't lagging out as much, or my client wasn't crashing. So, and I'm sure if I just lowered some of the other effects too as well, I'm sure that would probably help. But man, this is bananas. Look, I don't even know if I can move. Okay, I can move a little bit. I can move a little bit. I mean, there's just so much. Those royal punishments, those ground pounds coming down, that burst strike, that terrifying inferno, strike of the light, some more ground pounds. Ooh, big negative purple damage, multiple shadow games, that thunder shock, that time bomb being thrown down. Oh gosh, listen, man, you gotta love the animations. There's no better PvP in the Kingdom Builder space than CoD PvP. There's just not. Especially when we can see a little bit more of what's going on too as well. That obviously always helps. Let's see here. I don't know if there's some flank. It looks like we might be able to start moving a little bit more. So it looks like the quality is improving a bit here. Wow, I mean, just look at the ranges for turrets too as well, on how much impact that's taking on the range. You can see that damage that's being done here on the radius for that unit. Level 3 ice on that. So many dead right now. VvV here on the northeast side, TRIB on the northwest side. Is it just me? It does feel like EIS is pushing decently right now. Remember, the battle started and the players, it looked like, were around this area. TRIB now kind of, again, getting pushed a little bit here from EIS. If they can kind of round this out here on this corner and kill a few of these, they can close off the flank shots that are being taken. I'm curious if we're also seeing, see, we are already, yeah, so they are actually coming from the west. They already got enough people down too as well, so looks like EIS is going to be, and I'm curious what's happening on the south side too as well, obviously. Let's look and see. I'm really curious right now. So there's EIS. Do they have a force down here on the south? I think we can zoom out a bit more. I'm just curious. Is there fighting that's going on here? This is somewhat shocking that the 1.7 billion alliance isn't applying any pressure. So like this is VvV2, right? So if we click on them, you can see they're at what now, almost 2 billion. I'm a little shocked unless they've flanked around somewhere. I'm again, this to me seems like an opportunity to split the forces a lot more. I wonder, are they getting pressured over here too? See, that's the thing, man. I am somewhat shocked that we're not seeing multiple pressure at all the flag touch points. So that way you can try and spread the group as much as possible. Just so that way you can maybe have a little bit easier of a time on the PvP. At least, again, when it comes to the TRIB and the VvV side, that's something that I just would have assumed was being done by default, right? Even if you're just using, you know, keep in mind, you don't necessarily need to have T5s that are over there. You could burn a flag with T2s, T1s, T3s, right? The idea is that you're just trying to apply pressure on multiple fronts. That's actually something I really would have loved to see them do. Maybe they will. It is early, keep in mind. So we'll have to see how things are playing out. But look, man, they are still pushing them back, though, right now. They are almost here on their city line at the front. And I'm curious how fast some of these turrets are dying. I just want to see them focus a turret. Oh, look, so they just killed one over there. Oh, interesting. Was that wasn't a rally, was it? Yeah, I was going to say that didn't look like... It looked like they might have just swarmed it a little bit. We're going to have to pay attention, though, because it looked like that turret went down pretty quick. But, man, I mean, listen, they are putting in some work right now. And noticeable, right, kind of two different splits that we're seeing here from EIS. One here on the west side, one on the east side, which, again, I imagine they're probably mirroring what they're seeing from TRIB and from VvV. So, again, you know, the big thing for me is I just want to be able to see that we're getting some spread. We're reforming our ranks on our line, so that way we're spreading out and we're not basically clumping up too much. It's difficult, obviously, when you're just starting out because of the fact that there's just so many units on the field. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit for just some units to die until we can kind of start seeing some of that. But it looked like we were seeing some focus firing too as well, which again was nice to see. Another example here, right? It looks like a player getting pushed. EIS from this side and from this side focusing here in the middle. It looks like on a tank, that could be a Garwood Madeline is what it looks like. And noticing here, this seems almost like it was a little bit too much of a push there for Nunu. In this situation, right, the idea, we often talk about this, where you want to make sure that you're pushing in unison. So the idea is you don't want your tank to push without your other units pushing, right? The idea should be this should look like this. It shouldn't be the tank go, let the tank basically take all that unnecessary damage because you're not supporting it with additional DPS. Those are things that we'll obviously be looking for. But again, very early on. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But again, man, EIS looking like they're holding pretty well so far. I think, as I was saying earlier, that is my biggest surprise notice, is just that they're not getting pressured on the multiple fronts, because it looks like they could at least be getting hit on 5, from what we counted, maybe 5 or 6 different fronts on flags just for pressure, because, I mean, they are sandwiched. You have to think about that. They're in the middle, so there are multiple things that their opponents can do. But, man, they got a lot of pressure right now, a lot of good activity that's going on, looks like from both sides. And, I mean, even just look at the replenishment, too, as well. Ooh, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? Look what happens when we just look around a little bit. Interesting. So, what's happening? TRIB's over here. No one's really over there on the side. But you got a couple players that are flanking. I wonder if they're trying... I really just want to see them focus down a turret. I just want to watch that. I want to see what happens when that's still building. Let's see what's happening on the east. Is anything happening over here? Ooh, look at this. Okay. We got another little front here. So VvV attacking on another front. Here we go. So a little bit of it is happening for what we were talking about, right? Now you're seeing VvV pressuring. Ooh, nice. Hang on, let's see. Oh, so the turret actually went down pretty quick. Let's see real quick how fast the turrets are going down. Wow, these are going down pretty fast. I'm not going to lie. But again, there's no resistance here. This is actually a great tactic right now from VvV. I love what we're seeing, where you're applying pressure on an additional front, and you're just chopping away at the turrets, right? Make it so that way EIS is being punished, or any opposition is being punished because they're not fighting on those multiple fronts. Or it could just be that the reaction is a little bit slow, VvV taking a little bit more of an offensive. And this is a great idea, right? Instead of potentially immediately going for the flag, they are just going around and clearing turrets, which is clearing the way for more of that open field PvP that they could be having on a different front that isn't on the main battlefront. So this actually, I think, is okay. I really like seeing this too as well. A little bit more of a high-level IQ play from just not having as many barricades on the map, which I'm sure helps out as well with not having to deal with that much. But I really like this. I actually thought that was a really good higher level play there on spreading it out and going after some turrets basically anytime they're able to. And I wonder if that's going to be the play too as well when we end up seeing, if EIS ends up pushing in a little bit more, right? If they can kind of push TRIB and VvV back here on the main front line, are we going to see them basically push and then start immediately going for more turrets right away, right? So will it be a push? I can see a turret. Let me go for that. I'll kill that off. I'll kill off as many as I can, and then we'll re-engage on the PvP. So those will be interesting things to see. Man, hey, but listen, I'm already enjoying it. You guys know me, man. I'm already having a blast watching So, which for me, again, I'll say it all the time, right? The fact that we get to enjoy and watch a kingdom builder in PvP where it has ranged play, we have on-field structures, we have timed out artifact skills, we have flying units. I mean, what more can you really ask for, right? To me, this is really the epitome of where, and again, I'm not saying that CoD is, you know, there's no opportunity for improvement or it's maxed out its potential, but it really is, in my view, setting the standard in the kingdom builder space where it's mixing in a lot more of those traditional RTS elements, stuff that you would see in StarCraft, Command and Conquer, Age of Empires, etc., right? The list goes on. Warcraft. This is the kind of stuff that I love to see. And I will always enjoy watching any and all PvP. It's exciting. And of course, the next exciting part is that I haven't lagged out yet. If you guys know what I mean. Let me see here. Let's see. Someone said they're fighting some turrets. You said Mix is fighting some turrets. What's going on here? Am I missing it? So we got EIS. Dude, look at the focus fire. 2 as well. They're on 300 mil for the VvV unit, right? EIS, they have what, 20, 25, 30 marches here, and immediately focus firing the tank as the tank is pushing up and really maintaining that distance line. That was a great play. That's the type of focus firing that we often talk about, where if you're just very well organized, if you're disciplined, if you have good, again, I would imagine all of these players have to be in a voice call, right? To make those types of heads-up plays. So let's see. So you said look right, Vicellos? What's up? Look to the right. Mix is fighting a bunch of turrets. Mix. Where's Mix? I'm going to be honest. Posting chords would help. or giving me just a different identifier. Is Mix a player? Yo, real quick, shout out to our boy J-Derb. What's up, baby? I did not know he was with EIS. J-Derb, absolutely great guy, was one of our strongest players in Kingdom 65 when I was running the project there. All around good dude. Really happy to see him back on the field. Awesome stuff. Mix. Someone's got to let me... Oh, sorry, bro. Yes, Mix was a player, but EIS came and got him. All right. I mean, listen, man. Things are happening fast. We get it. Awesome stuff, man. And again, we will go and check out... Look, we're only 12 minutes in right now. We will be going and checking out the TA... EXG versus GG Fight 2 as well. I'm curious, if anyone's watching that fight, can you shoot us an update as well of are there more TM players that are on the field? I would love to know. He's to the right of your screen is his base. Sorry, I'm going to be honest. I've moved a little bit here. Oh, here we go. Oh, right here. Mix. 52.988. 0. Wait, are there even merits? Hang on real quick. Are people getting merits right now? They're not. End of indecision. Look at that. You got to wait. And I just want to point something out here. I wish they would add the ability to gain merits the moment that the Peace Shield goes off, and then you can open the merit shop later. To me, and I'm just going to say this, it doesn't make sense that you cannot gain merits the moment that PvP starts. So that is something I would love to see them make a change on, because look at all the PvP everyone's doing out here, but you're not getting any merit gain. And if you're not going to be able to gain merits, hopefully you should be able to gain something. However, to me it makes sense. I hope they make that change when either for one of the future S2 pluses or when S3 comes out, you should be able to start gaining merits the moment that the protection shield goes off. It just doesn't make any sense to me on why you're not gaining merits. Again, I understand you're still fighting and you're enjoying the PvP, but part of me feels like it's nice to get something out of it. Yeah. Okay, I think we might be able to zoom out now. A little bit. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, let's see real quick. Are we seeing a lot of info? I'm just curious. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, some light infantry right now. Mostly mages. We've got a decent, healthy mix of archers mixed in. I see some cavs, too, as well. Infantry cav, again, yeah, I guess you could still argue it kind of is still a mage meta for the most part. But the mixes seem pretty healthy to me so far. And the cool thing is about us zooming out is we can see, Can I zoom out one more? Nice. So the cool thing about zooming out here is we can get a little bit more of an overhead on the actual battlefield. So this is something that will allow for us to see where are all the fronts happening. So we have a front over here, right? Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Applying some pressure. So you have a front here. You got a front here. We have a little bit of action here in the middle. And then we have a main fight over here. So you have 4 fronts that are now being attacked on, or we could say that are being engaged upon. That's probably a better way of putting it. And I'm curious, are they getting any pressure put on over here? Doesn't look like it. Not yet. Okay. So it looks like just those 4 fronts right now that we're seeing. Let's go I want to give some of these other fronts some love. So, and well, what we'll do is we'll kind of work our way. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. I gotta go in and then out. No, we're gonna do it. Okay. Oh, I think that's it. Yes, awesome. always trying to get the max zoom out here. So we'll work our way right back to left, and then we'll see how things are going. So it looks like VvV. I don't see anyone else here. There are some EIS people. So if you are applying pressure. Are they trying to clear turrets? I don't see any turrets over here, though, so... Looks like just a few. Let's go over here to the next decent engagement, where it looks like VvV's main force is splitting up. EIS now having to split themselves up as well, engaging here on that eastern. And then let's go... Where's that next fight? I think that next fight was around here, right? Oh, man, EIS already on that tower destruction. I think... Are they the first right now so far to start actually chipping away at a tower? They got a few people on this, about 22 minutes until that's destroyed. Have they pushed them back and they're just going to kind of work their way left to right in a swing? Oh, wow. They're pressuring 2 towers. My apologies. 2 towers that they're pressuring right now from TRIB. I'll have to see how long they can stay on it. It still looks like we're seeing some good replenishment here on the resupply line. So you're still seeing some players that are coming back in, but not a bad showing. Wow, they're already burning people here? Interesting. Ooh, a shield already popped here for Temps. Curious if there's going to be... Oh, man, that's one big poppy hit a shield, unless that shield has just been on. I didn't even take a look at that to see. Ooh, never mind. TRIB is also destroying an EIS tower up here northwest. Nice. That's what we're talking about, man. Getting that non-stop action. Okay, sorry. While we're watching, I want to catch up on chat. So let's go back. I'm just going to go back to the main fight. We'll let this chill just for a bit. And then let me read through some chat, because you guys have been just out of this world awesome right now, man. I think I saw us peak at about 180, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm telling you, man, you guys are breaking my heart. Let me see here. Jets, what's up? B Business, greetings from 67. Looking forward to the fight. Lexi Boo, hi all. BN's drinking buddy here. I know, man. I wish I had some sangria with me. I would totally be jamming that down. Justin, yo. Momoy, quack, quack, what's up? Tavi, what's up? Sean Repair. Alexi, I'm not sure how to add someone because I'm a noob. I think you just add and type, but maybe it's different than that. I'm going to be honest. I haven't really messed around too much with the YouTube chat for pinging people. I'm sure someone knows the answer to that one, though. There you go. You figured it out. But it didn't happen. I was hoping to meet BDO again. Mithy, what's up? Welcome. SM Cordedu, what's up? Welcome. Tavi, Momoy. P.A. Ron, what's up? Welcome. Timothy Wiggins, our boy Timmy, what's up? Cool Eddie, what's up? Zergling, MMMG, what's up? Violator, our boy Finn. All Rickster, what's up? What's up? Gil, what's up? Zergling, what's up? Gotta get some StarCraft love in the chat. V Chalos, what's up? She was on best spot. EXPR, what's up? Welcome. Bcash, what's up? Welcome. Erd Todd, what's up? Welcome. Bame, what's up, man? Welcome. Kia Tosh Ninja, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Sergio De Cruz, what's up? Xander, there's our girl Racy. What's up? Right, our OG member of the YouTube. First OG member. Appreciate the love. And for a quarter in for a pound. Samir Tolia, what's up? Just kidding, what's up? Donnie Lowe, what's up? Welcome. Let me see. Mamet, Critics, what's up? Paquito. What is up? Korean manhwa? Baked Potato, what's up? Razar, what's up? Yo, Beans PP, what's up, baby? Beans a good guy. Satan, what's up? More graphic settings? That would be dope. Definitely not going to lie there. Mr. Payne, what's up? Ed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9-ish. What's up? Shane, what's up? Heroic King, what's up? I think I'm almost caught up. Fetish, what's up? Andy Marvin, what's up? BD, what's up? Not Potato, what's up? JN, what's going on? Sari562, what's up? Welcome. Engineer Rick, Portugal players. I'm half Portuguese, by the way, so much love. Recursive, what's up? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Jody, FK, GNTY, what's up? Javen, let me see. Sorry, NASTi. What do you think about turrets versus barricades? Well, I'll say this. The turrets already appear to be a lot easier to remove. So, and, you know, I'll say, but bear in mind, because it's so early, I don't think we were able to see the turrets at a very high level, right? So we weren't able to see the turrets with max level, max stats applied to them. I think that would be different if we were able to see a little bit more of that. Again, I think the highest level I saw was either 3 or 4 that some of the turrets were able to get up to. So I don't think it was that high thus far. I think once we're able to start seeing max level turrets and see where they can get with that, on top of how easy are they to kill at that point, because, I mean, you could see there was a lot of turrets all around, and now most of them are gone. So, again, is it balanced or not? We'll have to wait and see what it looks like once we start seeing kind of a max level turret. That's something I'd like to see first before I kind of give my thoughts. But do I like the idea that they don't necessarily seem as time consuming to get rid of, similar or in comparison to the barricades? I do. I am a little bit more in love with the turrets than the barricades. But again, I still want to leave a little bit of reservations until we can see turrets being used at max level, max stats before we really go there. Because I'm okay with barricades. The biggest thing for me on the barricades was that you were just able to build too many barricades around, and it was like a barricade meta of just slow, and it stalled things out a lot. It didn't mean that you couldn't get through the barricades, but to me, I personally would have liked to seen them limit the barricades if they gave a limit, maybe a harder limit per player, or a limit on how many barricades you could build within a flag's territory, something like that. But so far, I am liking the turrets. They don't seem OP, and they don't seem somewhat underpowered, but again, we'll have to wait a little bit to see how those look, like we were talking about at max level, max stats. So EIS doing good. TRIB, though, looks like they might be pushing EIS right now, as they've now come off. Is some of that pressure being applied to EIS being spread out now as wide as they are currently? Are we seeing, I mean, again, they're holding strong here on the second front. The third front here with EIS and VvV looks like they're still holding decently. I mean, man, this is a lot of coordination for EIS because they're basically in a pure 2v1 with some other players. Ooh, but applying some pressure here now on some players up here. I mean, we'll see. I would be curious. I don't know if I'm in the EIS Discord, but I would be curious to see if EIS is splitting up some of their voice calls. Like, are they saying, let's put 40 players in this VC, let's put 40 players in this voice call, and they'll kind of split it up and say, hey, we're going to have these players set up and in voice that are on this front, these ones are on that front. Will they do it in a way like that? Because to me, that makes a little bit of sense if that's the case, and they decide to do something, I guess something like that. Yeah. No, for sure. Let me see. Not Potato, you said GG. Oh, I appreciate the update. You said GG is doing work. TFS turrets are so weak right now. I mean, yeah, they are. Again, they look like they melt a little bit too fast, but Like I said, that was just with some, that was between level 1 and level 3 turrets. I don't think we've seen any max level turrets yet, so, you know, hopefully we'll get a better idea on that. William says, can you show us power of alliances? Of course I can show you power of alliances, William. Let's go. So, we have EIS at 9.7 billion. We have TRIB at 7.3. And then we have VvV at 5.9. So bear in mind, it's EIS versus them and VvV, right? So they got about 4 billion on them right now, about 4.5 billion if you're counting VvV over EIS, right? I mean, there is VvV2, but they're about 2 billion. So again, I don't think the power is equal in that regard. You would probably have to see, like, this would be the accurate way of looking at it. So if we go down the list and we just look at EIS versus TRIB. So here, let's do that real quick, right? So here, let me just get my sheet out. So let's do this. Let's do EIS, and then we'll do TRIB, we'll do VvV, and then we'll do VvV2. Okay? So let's look at what the top 200 looks like. So I got EIS, let's do that's 1, VvV, that's 1. Let's go EIS, that's 2. See if we can go through this pretty quick. EIS, that's 3, so we'll do 5. TRIB, we'll do 1. TRIB and then 2 EIS, so we'll do 2, 7. EIS and TRIB, so we'll do 8, 3. This shouldn't take us too long. 2 and then a VvV, so we'll go 10, 2. And then 2 more for EIS. TRIB and 1 VvV. Oops, let's do this. 4, 3. Then I have an EIS, so that'll be 13. 1 more for them, 14. And then I have an EIS TRIB, so that's 15. Oops, 5. TRIB, we'll look at you, you're 16. TRIB is 6. And then 3 EIS. And then we'll do TRIB, so that'd be 7. And then I have TRIB again, that'll be 8. TRIB and EIS, so that'll be 9. And then we have 20. TRIB and 2 TRIB, 2 VvV. Oh, sorry, 1 VvV. Oopsies, that was at 4. I think you're at 4 now. Then we have an EIS. 3 EIS, 1 TRIB. Oh, I think you're at 16 now, if that's right. VvV, 2 VvV, 2 EIS. 6 TRIB EIS, so 17. 2 EIS, 1 TRIB. 2 EIS TRIB. So 19, almost there. EIS 2. This should give us a little sample size here. 3 TRIB. So I got a TRIB, I got a VvV, and then I have 2 EIS. VvV. Yes, 36. So EIS and VvV. Almost done, and then we'll get right back to the action. This is the kind of stuff I love doing though. Like I love pulling data like this because it just helps us shape and give us a little bit more of a picture on some fronts. So 2 EIS, and this shouldn't take. We're almost done. 40 EIS VvV. TRIB and 3 EIS. TRIB and EIS. Oops, let me see, 26. Ooh, wow, 2 EIS. That's 47. No! I think, where was that? I think it was like 180. No, we clicked off. Oh, where was I? Was I at 180? I think I was here at gift, so we'll just go from there. 48, I think we were almost done. So 49, we'll do 51. Try VvV EIS. 13. And then EIS, 2 EIS here. And that's it. Okay, cool, we're done. Nice. Good stuff. Let's get back to the fight. All right. So the way it rounded out is we had 54. So here, I'll show you guys this. Let me pop up a new one. Let's do a new window, and then I'll show you this real quick. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to see if I can increase the size on this too. Yeah, let's do that. So here, let's switch this up. We'll show that off. Let's go over here. So we'll show you guys this real quick. So this is what it is. So EIS has 54 people in the top 200. TRIB had 27. VvV 13. I might be off by one here, one or two on two of these, but this is pretty straightforward. So you can see here EIS double TRIB, and then you got the 13 from VvV, right? So their side is basically on, if you're totaling, you're at 42. So EIS still has a plus 12 advantage overall from what we're seeing. All right. Always good stuff. Always dope when we can look at some data. Let's go back to the main fight. I'm at 31 minutes right now. I really want to go and try and show some love to the other group as well. So, does anyone have an update? Let me see here, because we might go take a look here in a moment. EXPR, GG's about to take, Alliance Power. Welcome. Holy cow, this is crazy. I know. Yeah, it's pretty wild. TRIB gonna fall apart. Alliance Power Ranking. No. We can show it again. So we got EIS, SK1. Now bear in mind, SK1, OGA, SK2. Girls, just a little quieter, okay? Thank you. So we have SK1, OGA, SK2 that have yet, and OGZ, right, haven't gone to the fight. Remember, it's only EIS, TRIB, and VvV and VvV2, wherever they are. So 13, so you have the 13th ranked alliance, number 7, number 3, and number 1 are basically in this fight at the moment. If you guys are curious for who some of the top dogs are that are fighting, based on what we saw, right, that would be, yo, my boy, S68 Scout. Yo, who is this? Who is this guy right now? I feel so bad I didn't see the name. I appreciate the love, though. That is so dope. That's funny. That's good stuff. Oh, man. That's my guy right there. Crystal Light. I do love me some Crystal Light from VvV. Who else do we got? Humble Piezers over here. Abator, Pancake, School Bus. We'll have to look out for some of these Aqua Hoshino. So you can see, I mean, they have 27 people over 100 mil. The wait to see this. It's got to be this one. If I can click on it. I can't click on it. Oh my gosh, they are battling. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, they ended up getting it. That, I would imagine, is a huge disconnect for them there. Wow. That is wild. So this, yep, that's invalid. Other one should be invalid. Oh, wait, no. That's not invalid. Oh, I see. So they got, did they even get one? No, maybe they didn't. One is, oh, I see, because the distance, that's why. Because it's not connected. But this one's overlapping. That's so weird. No, never mind. Oh, no, it is. Repairing. Interesting. Oh, I see. Because you could see the square. It's like reaching? That's so weird that it does that. Is that? Huh. Okay. Why not? Why not? But yeah, in short, I know, right? I just I don't know. Is that catching anyone else off guard? Because I feel like that's catching me off guard right now. Where I feel like this shouldn't happen because this is through. So I'm curious on where the overlap is. Is it because they built first and then EIS built second, and it's kind of like the flag territory is layered to an extent? Is that what we're seeing? I have no idea. That's just how it appears. I guess we'll have to see. All right. Well, we're back here in SS2-2. That was awesome. We were able to get a decent amount of some PvP footage there from the GG8313 showing out. But again, TM looked like they were coming back. So I'll be curious to see how it looks in a little bit later. We're going to try and show EIS some more love here in a little bit and see how things are going here. EIS build first. Yeah. So it isn't a bug. Okay. Carlos Verlos, hey, what's up? Welcome. Sunasia 13, what's up? Welcome. So I'm trying to, I should probably just keep it simple with the names. Richie Rich, what's up? Welcome. You said EIS built first. If that was the case, the tribe territory would wrap around EIS. Yeah. I don't know. That's a curious question for me, but yeah, maybe it is because they did. If that's the case, I'm sure we'll figure that out. Something I'm sure will come of it. Oh, but sorry, yeah, I was trying to finish what I was saying was that Gail says, thanks, appreciate it, and dropped a small amount. I appreciate the dono, Gail. Thank you so much, man. Can we get some hearts? You know what I need to do? I need to add my aw yeah emoji. That's the one I love so much. If you guys notice, I use that often on my Discord. It's like the hamster who's just like, ah. That's by far my favorite emoji. And I know I need to get some added. I will, because obviously we definitely have more members now than we did a couple streams ago. So I'll get some of those things added. And again, like I said, I'm a total newbie, but I'm watching a lot of tutorial videos to essentially educate myself on how to get some of those things in. So I don't think I should necessarily have a problem with that. Overlays, we'll see how that stuff goes. Brain is working faster than the voice. So excited, brain is working. It is totally. Yeah, Racy knows. But yeah, so I was just trying to say that, yeah, the goal really is to do this full time. I would absolutely love to. Like, I would have loved to go out to the Germany event in Cologne, right, and meet people there. When they have the next meet and greet, which from what some people were saying, they're looking at the USA, maybe New York. Again, I'm definitely going to want to be there. Being able to do more live streams, being able to do more diversified content, being able to do more deep dives. Those are things I want to be able to do, right? I want to be able to have more varied, more range of content too as well. These are just things that take time, right? I kind of have to be pretty selective with the content that I put out because I just, again, I have limited time. So I very much have to kind of micromanage my day as much as possible. But I feel like we're starting to get there. And, when we get a showing like this, where we've been pretty consistent at around 160 viewers, plus or minus, and I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. We peaked at about 180, I think, around there. I mean, listen, man, the love is appreciated. I hope you guys enjoy the commentary, some of the analysis. I will say some of the areas I do want to get better at too as well, and hoping if I get some more free time to do that is, and I was doing this a little bit in the beginning where I would basically go through all the heroes and I would read out all the skills. And I'd go through all the artifacts and I'd read out all those skills. That's something that I wish I just had like a free 20 minutes a day to do, right? Where I could just spend that, or 20, 30 minutes a day, and I could just do that every day as a way to kind of muscle memorize all of those things. So that way I can add a little bit more flavor, if you will, a little bit more spice onto the commentary in certain areas. But that's just a small taste, right, of certain things that I'd like to be able to do if I just had more time. And hopefully, if we get an opportunity to do it full time and we're able to get to that point where we're able to kind of sustain, right, that's a little bit of a preview, if you will. But again, nonetheless, I appreciate just having the amount of people here with us, hanging out, chilling, watching some dope, awesome PvP in Call of Dragons is what it's all about. And man, I can't say thank you enough. Man, it's awesome. I hope people enjoy, my version, my POV, what I like to bring to the scene, as much as supporting your own favorite content creators. That's really what it's all about. And also, I want to say a big thank you to my 280. How many do I have now? I have to give a big thank you to my 284 scout accounts. Which is basically thanking myself. But what I realized is that because I have so many scout accounts, it has given me some opportunities in other areas that that I've noticed maybe some of the other content creators just don't necessarily have because, which again isn't a slide, it's just I noticed this when I did my S2 Plus first look videos. There wasn't, I don't think there was any other creator that did an S2 Plus first look video. And I think part of that is because they may not have had an account in any of those kingdoms. So I'm starting to realize now that the investment I'm put in early. And for those of you that are curious, this is something I've been doing since Rock. I had almost 250 scout accounts in Rock. I had about 180 scout accounts in Infinity Kingdom before I stopped playing. And you just saw right now I have 283, 284 scout accounts, right? I mean, I will have an account in every single kingdom, but that's because I like doing that, right? I like researching. I like studying. I like educating myself. I like seeing how other kingdoms and how other alliances do things differently. And that's something that I hope to be able to spread some of that education, some of that awareness out there to others as well, because there's not just like an A or B way on how to be successful. You can do things different ways, right, to get from A to Z and still be successful. Big push coming all of TM, TA, EXG, and GG. Timothy Wiggins, thanks, man. Appreciate the update. I think the tower is considered disconnected. Beans, if that was the case, let me see. You're so excited. Brain is working at this. Ramesh, you said you were not invited to Germany. So I was invited. I will say this, right? Well, I don't know if I would say I was officially invited, as in the devs, as in saying like the devs reached out to me. They did ask us, for the creators in a general way, if anyone was interested in coming out. I did have a conversation, I think, with some of the not the dev reps, but the community manager reps about coming out. And if I was able to make it out, there was some cool things that I may have had the opportunity to do. But because my passport's expired, I didn't realize it at the time. I thought I still had maybe about a year left, and I didn't. So I will eventually be going through the process of getting my passport renewed. And then hopefully I'll be good to go if they're ever going to have another international event. But if they end up bringing it to the U.S. the next go-around, I should hopefully be Gucci. But yeah, no, I totally would have loved to go. I thought Slongers, if you guys are curious, man, Slongers did a really good video vlog, I thought, on covering the event. He also covered, I think, both parts of the dev Q&A for those of you that haven't seen that yet. And he had a pretty good vlog too as well. So definitely check that out if you haven't yet. I am so parched. That agua was glorious. Okay, let's see. I'm curious, how are we doing on some of the other fronts? Are we still going as hard as we are? Oh, interesting. Look at that. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Right? So we mentioned this earlier on, if you guys remember this, is that we talked about how even if you're not being a nuisance, just going around and destroying turrets here and there and poking is still a great thing to do, right? This is a way where you can still be impactful on the field, even if you are not a T5 player. You can just go around and kill. Shout out to Pan Dagro. That's my main man. Okay, let's go over here. Is there still fighting here? Looks like that's kind of relatively stopped. Okay, so we're here now. So EIS doing a little bit of fighting here. Oh, close the door. Close the door so Issa doesn't get in. Thank you, sweetie.
Daddy,
what is it?
Broke.
Oh, it broke? Let me see.
I was trying to fix it.
Trying to fix it?
Yeah.
Well, how about we don't break things?
I didn't. It just broke it by itself.
Hang on. We'll fix it. One sec. Ow, that hurt. Just a little bit. Oopsies. Hang on, watch. So watch you like this. You see? Oops, hang on.
You're funny, Daddy.
I'm funny. Hang on, killer.
You're funny.
We're gonna fix this. Okay, there you go.
Daddy?
I totally whacked my finger really hard though on that. Let's see.
Look, this is supposed to...
Wait. Hang on, wait. Here.
This is supposed to get in.
Okay, that's okay. That'll do for now. You're welcome. Pound it. Boomsies. Wow, she's not that hard, girl. Damn.
Again.
No. Just one. No, that's it. Daddy's not. No, my knuckles are hurting now. All right. Okay, be nice. Oh, sweetie, hey, can you go get me a water? Can you go get Daddy a water bottle from the fridge in the garage, please? Yeah?
You do.
Can you give me one, please?
You.
Can you give me one, please?
You.
Are you gonna be nice? Yeah?
Okay.
All right. Too much, man. These kids. So it's like VvV. I was gonna say maybe putting a little bit of pressure here. Towers at 54. What's happening here on this side? Are they doing anything here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. This is what I was saying. Fighting on multiple fronts. Happy to see EIS taking advantage and applying some pressure here on some of these other towers. I would love to see them applying pressure on both of these towers, actually. Right, that would be cool. Even if they were building, like I'd be so cool. It'd be dope to me if they were building a flag here and removing these two towers while fighting up there, man. That is what we'd consider to be true multitasking. Right, but again, they're still having to do a lot. Even if we're just kind of looking, they got a front, they're fighting on there. Players are over here, still doing a little bit, and then I think we still have the main fight and engagement that's happening here. So EIS, TRIB is there. Did they push them off again? Are they on the flag? Oh, they are. They're back on the flag now. So they got 31 minutes. I'm sure they're going to start loading that flag up. And they're going deep right now, trying to push down. Man, all right, let's see. So if they get this next flag, then I would imagine they're going to get that disconnect off. They may not even need to go for the other one. So it'll probably be this flag. And then I would imagine they'll probably switch it up and come over here. And then this flag is going to be the next one that they're probably going to go for. Ooh, is that another TRIB player? God has arrived. God has arrived. Yeah, right. So it's totally what's happening. PA Ron, what's up? Delaran, what's up? Daughter is abusing BN. No, 100%, man. 100%. PPPP 254 go. EIS have very good spot and area to fight. Yeah, man. I mean, again, they're very uniquely positioned in the middle, where if they can hold multiple fronts, then if you can fight on multiple fronts and you have really good activity, again, you can make an argument for positioning yourself in somewhat of a kind of mid-ground area where you're able to kind of branch out in different areas and attack on multiple fronts. And it can. At times, it can play into your favor. So this hasn't been bad. But we'll see, man, how TRIB works on this flag. I mean, again, I think EIS is really good here on the west. So maybe the plan right now is, hey, we'll burn this flag. We'll apply some sustained pressure here. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep this at a status quo, unless if they can apply pressure here. The main thing is this, right? They need to not allow players to go from here all the way through here, right? You don't want players to come up through this way and reinforce. EIS really at this point, I mean, they're not, this is, I mean, a good job they're doing, right? The other thing they could do is if they feel like they can swarm some cities, they could do that, right? They could start swarming some cities because remember, the flag is inactive, right? So they should be able to do some attacks. They could even just start rallying cities. I mean, you can see, look at the TRIB players that are already shielding, right? If you had a dedicated, now these are what we consider to be a little bit more kind of advanced level tactics where you're basically setting rallies or swarming while you're still fighting. That would be dope, right? Where you're forcing shield ups and or just reducing player unit capacity in real time, right? That would be sick to see. And we probably missed one or two because again, one of the people is already. Ooh, new player coming in? Oh no, looks like someone left. Oh, look, someone left already. How much time we got left in this turret? 19 minutes, 15 seconds. EIS doing a little bit of push. There's our boy J-Derb. What up, baby? All right, fam. That is, I think, gonna do it there for the conversation. Again, I got about a minute or two left here until I got to get off. Because I've already got a little bit over what the lady had allotted me. So, before I dip out, though, I want to just first and foremost say thank you guys so much for tuning in. We peaked, I think, at around maybe 200 or so from what I saw. I know we've been averaging around 160 to 170. Ended up giving another ping when we had Neff come on, so it was absolutely awesome. There's some information there that I just posted in the chat. And I'm also just going to kind of give a quick show off for those of you that are interested. I know we've already had a couple people that have given us some subs and some donos. It was awesome to see. Thank you guys so much for that. However, for those of you that want to get updates and pings when we end up going live, I'm just going to go ahead and show that off real quick for you. So if you end up joining the Discord, there is a link for the Discord that should be in the video. However, I'll post one as well for those that would like to join and then get updates on when we end up going live. You can join the Discord and then basically just go to reaction roll. And if you want to get updates for videos or live notifications, you just go to reaction rolls. There's also a support channel here for those of you that would like to do so. Again, anything and everything is always appreciated and welcome. Again, in supporting our kind of full-time content creator dream, if you will. Lastly, I just want to give a huge shout out as well to everyone really that has tuned in for the duration of the stream. It's been awesome jamming and vibing with you. We were able to see some CFs go down. We saw some flags go down. We saw some awesome PvP today. And it's really just been a blast. Man, you guys know me. I just love watching as much PvP as possible. So being able to watch and kind of rotate back and forth between the two wars here on the two different kingdoms for Zone 1. We'll have to see if we get some sustained PvP after today, or if this just might be kind of our big hallelujah run. But it's been awesome. And like I said, man, I appreciate you guys jamming with me. It's been an absolute blast. Again, I'm going to keep trying to stream too as well. Whether it ends up, I don't think it's going to be every day, but if there's ever PvP action, if there's ever any cool data, if there's ever people that we can chat and have a conversation with, new events, conversations to have, that's really where my type of content and streaming is going to come more in, at least for this partial time at the moment, until hopefully we get a chance to go full time if that may arise. And look, EIS getting that flag down too as well. It looks like right now, right, EIS still doing good. GG, as we kind of close things out, looking like having some advantages and kind of winning their Zone 1, at least at the moment, against the TM and EXG group. EIS putting their work in here against TRIB and VvV. We'll have to see how those things look across the next couple days. Racy, thank you so much for the $5 super. Awesome, man. You are too kind and such a lovely lady. So thank you so much. Again, thanks everyone else for taking some time out of your evening to jam with us, to hang out with us. It's been, like I said, an awesome day of just nonstop PvP, really for almost these past 2.5 hours. Hope you guys are down to come back and join us again. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's pretty much it. I feel like I'm just elongating this ending. But, yeah, I mean, it has been a blast for me. So, basically more than tripled, right? Almost more than tripled our peak concurrence. So that was awesome to see. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here because now I just kind of feel like I'm rambling in my enjoyment here on my conclusion. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So as always, like we typically end, until next time, I will catch you all later.